Space, the endless ocean above us, is not emptiness. It is an infinite, expanding universe that holds everything we know and everything we still seek to understand. About 13.8 billion years ago, a burst of unimaginable energy, the Big Bang, gave birth to time, matter, and the universe itself. Since then, space has been expanding endlessly, creating billions of galaxies, each filled with billions of stars. Our home galaxy, the Milky Way, glows as a spiral of light holding over 100 billion stars. Among them burns the Sun, a sphere of hydrogen and helium so hot that its heart reaches 15 million degrees Celsius. Around it orbits our fragile blue world, Earth, one of 8 planets in a system full of comets, asteroids, and cosmic dust, the leftovers of creation. In the silence of the cosmos, invisible forces shape everything: gravity, radiation, dark matter, and dark energy. We cannot see them, yet they make up 95% of everything that exists. Somewhere hidden in the center of our galaxy, a black hole called Sagittarius A star bends space itself, swallowing even light. When we gaze at the night sky, we are looking back in time. Light from distant stars travels for millions of years before reaching our eyes. Every star is a memory, a glimpse of what once was. And from those glimmers of light, humanity's greatest dream was born: to reach the stars. The first human in space. For centuries, people only dreamed of touching the heavens. But in the 20th century, that dream became real during the space race, a fierce competition between the Soviet Union and the United States. In 1961, a young Soviet pilot named Yuri Alexeyevich Gagarin made history. On April 12th, he entered a tiny spacecraft, Vostok 1, and as the engines roared, he shouted, "Poyakali! Let's go!" Moments later, he became the first human to leave Earth. He orbited our planet once at 27,400 kilometers per hour, reaching 327 kilometers above Earth's surface. For 108 minutes, he floated weightlessly, gazing down at the blue planet below. "I see Earth," he said. "It is so beautiful." When he returned safely, the entire world celebrated. Gagarin became a symbol of human courage and curiosity, the first traveler beyond our world. His flight marked the dawn of a new era: human spaceflight. The first step on the moon. After Gagarin's journey, humanity's ambitions grew even greater: to walk on another world. In 1961, U.S. President John F. Kennedy declared, "We choose to go to the moon, not because it is easy, but because it is hard." That challenge gave birth to NASA's Apollo program, one of the greatest achievements in science and engineering. After years of trials and tragedy, the dream came true on July 16, 1969. 3 astronauts, Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins, launched aboard Apollo 11 atop the mighty Saturn V rocket, a tower of fire and thunder that lifted humanity beyond the sky. 3 days later, the spacecraft reached the moon. Armstrong and Aldrin descended in their lunar module, Eagle. Despite alarms and dwindling fuel, Armstrong guided it safely to the surface. "Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed." At 10:56 p.m., Armstrong stepped onto the moon's surface. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Together, Armstrong and Aldrin planted the flag, collected moon dust, and left a plaque reading, "We came in peace for all mankind." They spent 21 hours on the lunar surface, then returned to orbit and eventually to Earth. On July 24th, they splashed down safely in the Pacific Ocean, completing humanity's most legendary voyage. A new dawn, from the birth of the universe to the first step on another world. The story of space is the story of us, of curiosity, courage, and our endless desire to explore. The more we learn about the cosmos, the more we realize how small we are, and yet how extraordinary it is that we exist at all. Perhaps, even now, somewhere out there, another civilization is looking up at their sky, wondering, just like us, if they are alone.